Morning. It's a good night. Nice and cool. Here's the view I wake up to. Outside my tent. How you feeling? Fresh and new or what?
No, tired.
All right, here's just a little tour of our campsite. This is probably the biggest campsite we've ever stayed on here in Algonquin. It's pretty sweet. So we're on Mink Lake, about halfway, about the midpoint of the lake. So we got a great spot for beaching the canoes, which is great. And then we have some water on this side too. And we have a cool little, kind of like an island, which is, there's nowhere to put tents or anything here. It's too rocky and stuff, but it's just a cool little spot to come sit. We watched the stars last night, which was amazing. It was just so clear. A little cloudy today right now, but it was super clear all night. I got my bear hang right there. That's good. Good distance from the tents. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool spot. And then we walk through here. Yeah, so like I said, more water on both sides here, which is awesome. We got a little path, and you can walk down there to get to the water if you want. A bit sandy down here. Yeah, just a beautiful thing. Some of the, you can actually see a campsite just across over there, so that's pretty close. A lot of campsites are a lot further away, but it's not bad. Trees are starting to change color. They're late this year, which has worked out in our favor because I think we're going to pretty close to see peak when we leave at the end of the week. We can walk through here. Well, Neil had his bear hang here. I guess he doesn't anymore. Okay. And then we have another little beach right here. We actually came up on that beach when we first came here, and now we swim from there. That's our swimming spot. We went for a swim yesterday. Last night was awesome. So Neil's tent, my tent. They're talking maybe a little bit of rain today, so we put some tarps up just to be sure. Bear hang. Then all the crazy bastards I'm camping with. Jim's tent set up, also with a tarp. And Sean's tent set up here. Fire.
This is gonna get aggressive for a minute.
You're gonna get aggressive.
Yeah. What is it? Sorry, it's raining.
And Sean's tent, also with a tarp. And then we got washroom down the trail down that way. I'd say biggest campsite I've ever been on. Out here.
You get the island?
I did. I got the island.
Yeah, second part of it.
Pretty cool. This is our little resident beaver that would go by our campsite in the mornings. That was pretty cool to see. Otherwise, the rest of the day we've really just spent hanging out near the our campsite. You know, breakfast at the beach in the morning. Did a little fishing. Neil got us a nice little fish that made for a nice snack in the evening. Went for a bushwhack out to an old railway bed and saw some really cool fungus. That was really neat. Yeah, the railway bed was pretty neat. There's no railway tracks or anything anymore. That's all been kind of eliminated. But then we saw this really cool pop can, which I think me and the other Sean are the only ones old enough to remember these pop cans. Otherwise, we just hunkered down under our tarps for a little bit around the campfire and prepped ourselves for the rain that was coming that night. And we'd also got really, really windy. we've had a nice sunny day yesterday and all day today. And now it's a little after 8. It's raining, so we're going to do an early night. And it's supposed to be nice again tomorrow, so it's going to rain. I'll do it when it's dark. So, see you tomorrow.
This day we were heading out, we were day tripping, and we were heading over to Club Lake, which had some cool stuff to see there, and from there we were working our way over to Mouse Lake. We had a couple portages to do, this little short 20-meter portage to get around a little beaver dam, and then we had a little over 1,000-meter portage
It's the shortest
to get
portage
to
ever.
Club Lake.
I like it. Yeah, it's plenty deep, eh?
I think I said that one. Just watch to your left. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. There's a whole analogy of there's no straight lines in nature, none. And we try and make everything plumb and straight. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, well, Boston tried not to make none of their roads straight, and they're assholes because
Mom.
of it. So.
As soon as Jim came around the corner, he saw this very fresh bear print. Luckily, we saw no bear.
Really? Look how fucking gorgeous.
Look, there's even a barbell out here.
I saw ya.
Hey,
I saw ya.
what do you say?
That's awesome.
Nature's taking over, eh?
Yeah, no kidding.
Don't post that.
Why not?
You're not supposed to touch it.
Oh, really? Okay. We'll pretend you didn't touch it.
Dude, can you take that and edit in like an actual barbell like we brought weights?
Yeah, technically I could.
Put a couple 45s on.
I've got video I took with Goofy Golfing with Milo, and I look back, I see Milo, he's got his golf club, and he's doing split jerks with it. And if I can get him back into it, I'm pretty sweet. Well, lots of bricks in here.
This is cool.
Wild, hey? This is amazing. So this was the Ritchie Brothers sawmill. But this was, yep, this was the Ritchie Brothers sawmill. In case you wonder what it's called.
Oh, so they dumped all these empty ones.
Yeah.
So this might have come in on the water. Right?
No, these are all brick lines. We're on wall to the left.
Yeah.
We'll put a fireplace.
Yeah, probably. This is crazy. Look at all these trees that are like, that's how long it's been gone, right? Like,
Yeah.
the size of some of these trees growing in here. This is amazing.
This here is the old saw blade, we're pretty sure. Super, super long. They were able to cut some pretty big wood.
We're exploring. We're building a fort right now.
Pretty disappointed for this part. I took video of the mechanism here. It's like a pulley for probably a big belt or something. And I don't know, I don't have any of the videos, so I must have screwed up recording. So we hopped back in our canoe, and just a short paddle down the lake came to what we're assuming is like the old logging camp or something. And one of the really cool things here was this really old car. If you look closely, the spokes on the wheels are even made out
Somebody
of wood.
just, like, left it.
This old water pump was connected to a well that was dug. Obviously all dried up and not in use anymore.
Pretty cool.
Coming through, then the chances of us seeing anything.
After checking out all the cool stuff at the old sawmill and the old logging camp, it was time to head to Mouse Lake.
How is there not be? Hey Jim,
Yo,
you know what sucks?
that.
When you find this. Completely unexpectedly. It's awesome.
This is Mouse Lake. Our goal was to actually go to the other side of the lake because there was a spring, but things were going to start getting dark,
see all
soon.
the
We had to
clouds
get back
in
to our
the water
campsite,
on
and we
the
had a
camera.
pretty good haul still to go. It's a cool view of the sawmill on our way back to camp.
What's really cool when I zoom in is I can see that tree coming out the top, but in his right eye at the same time.
Why waste time portaging when you could run the little tiny class 1 rapid? I think it's actually like a beaver dam, actually.
Hell yeah, easy peasy.
This ended up just being such a perfect day, perfect out, and we made it back onto our own lake while it was still light out, and had no problem getting to our campsite before it got too dark. Just a perfect, beautiful day with some cool stuff that we got to find. Time to get some supper and relax for the night.